What's up, everybody? It's Natalie. It's Hotshot Adventures. Welcome, welcome. I'm super excited to do this video today. I absolutely love my ELD service provider, and I am very excited to share with you guys who they are, what they're about, and my experience with Logz. Logz is the company. They have a wonderful software, easy to use, great hardware, very reliable, and their cost is, I think, very reasonable, and there are no contracts involved. So that's just a couple little bullets there for you guys. Before we get into Logz, I want to share a couple different things with you guys. For those of you that are newer, just looking into the business, my newbies out there, let me take a quick moment to tell you what an ELD is. An ELD is short for electronic logging device. The federal government has mandated that it's mandatory for us, not only interstate, also intrastate carriers, anybody traveling more than 150 air miles from their home terminal, it is mandatory that we all comply with an ELD. That ELD hardware, which I actually have in my pocket to show you guys, this is my new one. This is my new hardware right here. 16 pin, we're gonna plug it into the truck in a little bit, but it is a requirement that the hardware is plugged into the truck and that you are running the ELD software off of some type of device, whether that's a tablet or your phone, any carrier. So it doesn't matter if you are in a box truck or if you're under 26,000 pounds, if you're Class C, Class A, doesn't matter. In order to have an ELD, you have to have an ELD service provider. Now, secondly, we're gonna get into my experience with doing some research in the beginning. When I started my company a couple years ago, I did do some research and I called different providers, trying to see who I was going to go with, what service provider I was going to go with in order to be compliant and get my ELD. I did call Keep Trucking. That is like the #1 service provider at the time. I was not pleased with their customer service. I did not like the conversation that I had with the people over the phone. I did call 2 different times, thinking maybe the first time I thought maybe I got somebody on a bad day, so let me call back again. And the customer service was no different. However, in addition to that issue, I did not like that Keep Trucking had me fill out a contract and I had to prepay for a full year's worth of service. I don't mind prepaying so much for the service, but I did ask, well, what if I don't like your service? I couldn't try it out in the beginning. I couldn't try it out before committing to a full 12 months. And also, if I closed my doors, say after 6 months of operation, if I closed my doors, there was no refund. I confirmed that there was going to be no refund for the service that I didn't use. You're not going to go to the grocery store and prepay for a full year's worth of bread and just assume that every time you go to the grocery store, they're going to have the bread that you like and it's going to be soft and fresh and readily available for you, and you're going to be pleased with it for the next entire year. Business doesn't work like that. I'm not going to go to a broker and say, hey, well, you always have this run and I promise I'm going to do it for you for this full next 12 months. Anytime you have it, it's going to be the same service I'm going to provide for you for this lane. And so you should just pay me now in advance for a full year. It doesn't work like that. So those are the reasons why I didn't like Keep Trucking and I didn't go with Keep Trucking. I did also, on a side note, I did call Geotab. Geotab seemed to have good software, but I had heard through the grapevine that when you do have an issue with your ELD, it's really hard and really frustrating to get a hold of somebody in order to have them help you fix it. So I don't like that. When we're out on the road and if I have an issue, which I don't have, I have had 1 issue in 2 years with Logz where I had to call them and have them help me fix an issue on the ELD 1 time. But when we are out on the road, time is always of the essence. And if I'm sitting somewhere because I have a problem with my ELD and I can't move my truck and I can't get a hold of the service provider, and it takes me 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 2 hours, 8 hours, whatever it ends up taking me, that's time that I'm never going to get back. Time is always of the essence when you're operating a business like this, and once the clock has started, we only have so many hours to work with for that shift. So it's really important that we maximize those hours when we're sitting waiting on somebody that we paid their service and it's not working out. It's very, very frustrating. So that's what an ELD is. That's my experience with the other 2 companies that I called. And now let's get into ELDs. I love ELDs. So what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna tell you guys about the software. I'm gonna show you the software. And I already showed you, but I got a new hardware. I got a new device. We're going to actually call ELDs today. They don't know that I'm calling. This was not pre-planned. This was not scheduled. We're going to call ELDs. It's Saturday evening, almost 6. Saturday evening, and we're going to call them. You're going to see how fast they answer the phone and how quickly we can get my old device that's plugged into the She Beast right now, get it unplugged, disconnected, and get this new hardware, this new device all set up. And you guys can tag along with me for that. It got a little bit too windy outside for me to finish the video out there. So before we jump into the truck and swap out the hardware and everything, let me tell you a little bit more about ELDs. I have been with ELDs since the beginning of my company. I'm very pleased with their service. I'm very pleased with everything they got going on. It's really, it's an important thing to have reliable hardware and software and service so that if and when something does happen, you are able to react to the issue and get it resolved in a timely manner. And that is the experience that I have had with ELDs. Number one, first and foremost, they are FMCSA compliant. If you are running with a company and you're not sure if they're FMCSA compliant, you can go to fmcsa.gov and find out. There is a list. FMCSA has a list of ELD service providers, so you can check that out. Number two, ELDs software is extremely easy to use. If you are not a person who is big on electronics and learning new software and stuff like that, ELDs software is very easy to use. It's very simple. You can download it in the Apple Store or the Google Store or the Play Store, any kind of device that you have, you can download it. You can download their software for free. You can download the app for free at no charge to you, and you can play with it and use it. Set yourself up an account, and you can use it. You can check it out before you buy the hardware and before you sign up for their service. That I really like. They stand behind their stuff and they want you to look at it. If you want to look at it, obviously it's not compliant until you get the service and you get the hardware, okay? But you can download the app and play with the software before you make that commitment to ELDs. And I really like that. Number three, there is no contract with ELDs. It is month to month. You can set up for auto pay, which I have mine set up for auto pay. It's $30 a month. $29.95 or $99, whatever it is. It's $30 a month. ELDs offers IFTA quarterly reporting if you need that. If you rely upon your ELD to run a quarterly IFTA report for your miles, then they have that technology on their website. It is at no additional cost or charge to you. It is a part of the $30 a month service fee. In addition, if you slip seat or team drive, or if you need to add an additional driver, if you're training somebody in your truck before they jump into a second truck, like me, there is no cost for additional drivers. The hardware is really easy to install. I mean, look at this. This is simple. There's no wire. There's no any connection. This is it. I don't have a 2-foot long wire hanging down under my feet somewhere to get tangled up and anything. This is it. I love it. No updates are required on this hardware. That is something that you guys may or may not know. If you have had the same device for a while. That's why I'm switching my device right now, because the original device that's in the truck right now is 2 years old. Technology advances. That one requires updates. The hardware, the device in my She-Beast right now, the old device, requires updates. Some of you guys may know that, some of you guys may not know that. So when you are looking for a service provider, ask them about their hardware, ask them what it looks like, see if there's a bunch of wires dangling around down there that you're gonna have to zip tie up and take care of and make sure you don't kick when you're hitting the gas and the brake. Look into that, and also ask them if the hardware is going to require any updates. That's an extra thing that you're going to have to be watching out for if it does. Their hardware, no updates required. Once I plug this in, it's going to be plugged in for the next 2 years. I don't have to think about it. It's going to work, and it's done. The next thing I want to talk about is customer service. I pride myself in delivering top-notch customer service to my customers, whether they be brokers, direct customers, people that I don't know if I'm ever going to see them again in life or move another one of their loads. It doesn't matter for me. I try to provide the best service that I can on a daily basis per customer, regardless of the situation. And I believe that Logz has a similar outlook on things. Their customer service is fantastic. I can understand somebody when I get them on the phone. I can get them on the phone quickly. I'm not waiting on hold for 10 or 15, 20, 30, 45 minutes in order to get somebody. That means a lot. You're gonna have to pay somebody regardless. You might as well have somebody that is working for their service and working for that monthly fee and doing a good job at it. The next thing, fast shipping. You're gonna think that that's silly, but if you are new and you're just starting out and you've checked off, check, all these different things, all these different steps on your list of things to do before you can actually even start running your first load, and you didn't order your ELD a week or two or a month before you're ready to start running, well, guess what? If you have to wait for a week to get your ELD in the mail because it was ordered maybe later than you could have ordered it, or you didn't realize, or whatever the case, it's important to have fast shipping. From the time I ordered this to the time I got it was 2 days. 2 days. And that's standard shipping. I don't think I even paid anything extra for that. In addition, when I got my hardware, ta-da! I got a sticker for the truck. This came with this, no additional charge. The next thing that's really important that I'm probably gonna look into upgrading my dash cams. I have some dash cams that I ordered from Amazon, you guys know that. The Logz company is now offering dash cams, and I really like that they have kind of branched out into the dash cams. It just goes to show you how important it is to be recording the road as you're driving down the road. You never know what's going to happen. Stuff happens on the road, whether it's an accident or a confrontation or theft or burglary, whatever the case. Stuff always happens out there. So if you're utilizing a dash cam, you're potentially saving yourself. So let's go give them a call.
The future of logistics. If you know your party's extension, please dial it now. For sales, please press 1. For customer support, please press 2.
This call is being recorded. If you do not wish to be recorded, please disconnect at this time. Please hold while I try to connect you. This call is being recorded. If you do not wish to be recorded, please disconnect at this time.
Oh my God, Mom.
It's all gonna get edited out.
Hello, thank you for choosing Logz. How may I help?
Oh, hi, my name is Natalie, and I ordered a new hardware, a new device, and I need to get your help in disconnecting the old one and putting the new one in.
Okay. Can you provide me with the duty number, please?
Sure, it's
I see you have only one device in your fleet,
correct.
and it's an old one,
Yes.
easy, simple.
Yes. I have the new one here. I was told I needed to call you guys in order to take the old one out and put the new one in, so you can help me set it up.
Hi, Bella.
I guess Bella wants to check out the easy logs as well. You checking out the truck, Bella?
She never jumps in the truck.
She says, "I'm making an investigation on this truck." Okay. Let me check it out. What are you doing, Bella?
Checking places out, Mama.
Checking the truck. Checking to see if it's clean, and it's not. Sorry, Bella.
She wants to be our mascot, little Chuck.
You think so?
Yeah, let's take her on the road with us.
I think if I started the truck, she'd run for her life. I'm not signed in.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, good. Yeah, because I changed some settings. Perfect. And they will be working once you will log in.
Okay, so I can take the old one out now?
Yeah, you can take it out. Yes, and the manager is finished. I also send you on your number the address where you can send back the old one.
Okay. So send back the old one, and I can plug in the new one now?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so that's plugged in. Okay, and then now I can log in, and everything should be working correctly?
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
Okay, great. I'll turn on the truck and log in and go around the block, and if I have any problems, I will give you a call back.
I can wait you on the line and help you with the connection. Usually I do like this. I finish with a customer until he will get connected.
Perfect.
I will give you a required step.
Okay,
Will you be able?
yeah, give me 1 second. Hold on.
Sure.
It's making a beeping noise.
Well, that's good. Yeah. That means that you are not connected.
Oh, that means I'm not
Okay.
connected. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, means that from the application you are not connected. No one is connected. And it's working, so you need just to log in inside of the app.
Oh, that's cool. 1 second here. I'm still trying to log in.
Okay.
Top right corner, just hit the ELD and hit connect as...
No, ma'am. You need to click on the bottom right corner option.
Options, okay.
Manage unit.
Manage units, okay.
Yes. Then click on your truck.
Okay.
You're supposed to see geometrics, and that's it.
Now it's green. Perfect.
Yes, you are connected.
Beautiful. Well, I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a safe drive.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Cool. So we got the new one in. It's a good thing. It's all set up. That was simple. And we're done.